The president of the people of Senegal visited Bola Ahmed Tinubu in Bassirou yesterday. His visit to Bassirou sparked a lot of reaction because of his age. Let's not forget that in 2024, the election was to be held in February for the presidential election in in Senegal, of which the president as of that time wanted to shift the election forward. But the opposition leaders in the state refused. They protested, they got arrested, sent to prison, and the people rebuked the president, fought the police and the military, and were able to get their man out of prison. Some, issues went to court, of which they were released. Now, Faye now became the president after the election was conducted. He won it square. And now he became one of the youngest presidents to ever govern an African country, especially West African countries. And the truth of the matter still remains that actually we have a lot of propagandists under the current Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. And all of them are 2, 3, 5 years older than the president of Senegal. Now, if the president of Senegal is to be in Nigeria, he will probably be a special advisor to the president on media and publicity, or the special advisor to president on Twitter. That is all. He will not get any reasonable position, not to even talk about having the chance to even contest for the seat of the president. So the issue that happened in Senegal, can it be replicated in Nigeria? We saw the move of the obident movement in 2023 election, and of which we saw that the IRF were turned off, and a lot of shenanigans happened during that election, of which Bola Ahmed Tinubu was declared as the winner of that particular election, of which till today majority of Nigerians don't believe that this actually happened on a fair ground. Some still believe that he bought his way into becoming the president. On looking at the president working side by side with the Senegalese president, one may be asking, what is actually going on in the mind of Mr. President? Now that he's working with somebody that is young enough to be his son, or at the same age bracket with his own son. Get it? Remember, he said this.
Your son has just declared.
I have no son grown enough to declare.
So when you look at that and look at this, you'll be asking so many questions. Let's not forget that the Senegalese president, upon sworn in as the president of the people of Senegal, he visited the African Union president or chairman, to discuss some certain issue. He visited some top leaders in West Africa, and now in Nigeria to visit the ecowas, because Senegal is also part of ecowas. So now this is to also let you know of somebody who is African driven. This is somebody who believes in Africa, who believes in trying to bring development and how to unify Africa together. The movement of this young man will be a revolution that will happen within West Africa and Africa as a whole. Even though we have seen a little bit of this happening already in the Sahel nations, although in a military fashion, we are yet to see anyone happen democratically except the one of Senegal. So now, when you look at that of Nigeria, upon being sworn in as the president of Nigeria, the first place he ran to was France. So you will now begin to ask, why is it that Nigerian president, when they swear them in as a president, they don't run to France, US, UK, just rush to their colonial masters? Work within Africa as a continent in order to see how you develop this place first, before you see how you can relate to the international bodies. And that which I can see from what the president of Senegal is doing, it will bring a lot of development to his state if he keep his head calm. But he should be wary of the highness that he is fellowshipping with as well, because they say power corrupts, and corrupt absolutely. So he have to watch his back, so that all the praises he got from the people of Senegal will not just vanish into a thin air within a matter of months, because he needs to hit the ground running, not the way of Tinubu, but in a real way of bringing development and stability to the nation of Senegal. However, it is a known fact that For anything good to come out of Nigeria, we need actually total reform. And a reform will not happen under the watch of this current government. What do you think? Let's have a look at the comment section. Thank you for watching.